Right, listen to this. I've got 3 massive Celtic stories lined up for you today. One about a Premier League legend desperate to pull on the green and white. Another about a hidden clause that could hand the Hoops a fortune out of nowhere. And the last one, well, that's the real belter you can't miss. Stick with me till the end, because the final story is the one every Celtic fan needs to hear. Hit that subscribe button so we can smash our 500 subscriber target and get this Celtic news to every fan around the world. Let's smash this together. Every single sub counts. Hit that button and be part of the Celtic family. Let's show the blue side who really runs Glasgow. Let me tell you this one because it's the kind of story that gets the heart racing before a big night at Paradise. Jamie Vardy, the same lad who's been terrorizing Premier League defenses for years, is reportedly desperate, and I mean desperate, to pull on the green and white hoops and reunite with Brendan Rodgers at Celtic. Now, you and I both know he's 38, but don't let that fool you. Last season, he still hit double figures, even while Leicester were tumbling down the table. If he can do that in England, imagine what he'd be like here, feeding off the atmosphere at Paradise under the lights. Rodgers knows exactly what Vardy can bring. He made him a goal machine back in the day, 70 goals in less than 160 games together. That kind of chemistry doesn't just vanish. And you can see why the lad's eyeing Celtic, a last dance in the Champions League, instead of scrapping at the bottom of the Premier League. That's the stuff of dreams. But here's the thing, Rodgers isn't stopping at a striker. No, he's also got his eye on Calvin Stengs from Feyenoord. You'll remember him, the one who bent that free kick past us when we went over there last year. He was once a £13 million signing and even had Barcelona watching him, but his career's stuttered a bit. Now, he's 26, sitting on the sidelines, and this could be the perfect moment for Celtic to swoop in. 8 goals, 17 assists last season. That's the kind of creativity we're crying out for with Jota sidelined. So imagine it, Vardy battering the ball into the net, Stengs whipping in crosses like a man possessed, Calmac driving us forward in the middle. That's not just reinforcements, that's a statement. Meanwhile, across the city, you've got the lot in blue clinging onto their rejects, hoping Valencia take pity on them. Honestly, it's night and day. So here's what I'm wondering, and I'll put it straight to you, because every Celtic fan will have an opinion on this one. Would you take Jamie Vardy, even at 38, leading the line for us in Europe? Or do you think it's too big a gamble at this stage? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's guy it loudy till we hit 500 mad Celtic dafts. Now here's a wee twist that'll put a smile on your face. You ken how we were all told that Celtic wouldn't see a single penny from Ben Doak's £25 million move from Liverpool to Bournemouth? The usual story, solidarity payments don't apply when English clubs do business between themselves, so we thought it was just the 600 grand training fee and that's your lot. Well, turns out the Hoops have played it smarter than anyone gave them credit for. According to Sunsport, there was a hidden "we" clause tucked away in the deal when Doak left Parkhead for Anfield back in 2022, and that clause, it's now about to bring in at least a 7-figure sum. We're talking £1 million or more straight into the coffers at Paradise, all because of a bit of forward thinking. Now, young Doak's only 19, barely had a sniff at the Celtic first team before heading south at 16. But here's the thing, every time one of these lads makes a big money move, folk down south act like it's all on them. Nah, mate, that talent was forged in the Celtic Academy, and now we're finally getting the recognition and the check for it. Meanwhile, over the road, the blue half of Glasgow are still fumbling about with cast-offs, hoping somebody bails them out. It's the difference between a well-run club and a circus act. So here's the question for you. Do you reckon we should be reinvesting every single penny of that windfall straight back into Rodgers' transfer kitty? Or is it smarter to bank it for the long game? Hit that subscribe button. Lads, let's giant laldy till we hit 500 mad Celtic dafts. Here's one for you that's got a bit of drama behind it. Young Colby Donovan, only 18 but already making folks sit up and take notice, is right at the center of a tug of war. Dundee are sniffing about trying to get him on board, but standing in their way is none other than Scott Brown and his heir United. Aye, Bruni, back in the dugout and still giving us reasons to smile. Now, Donovan's a proper prospect. Centre back or right back, calm on the ball, and already shown he's no afraid of a challenge. Remember that winner he scored against Cork City in pre-season? The lad even got minutes against Chelsea and Man City last summer and made the bench for a league game in December. That tells you Brendan Rodgers rates him. Here's the catch, though. The boy's hungry for regular first-team football, and we all ken he's not getting that week in, week out at Celtic just yet. So a loan looks on the cards. Dundee want him for their Premiership campaign, while Ayr, with their wee cooperation agreement with us, are leaning on Bruni's legendary status to bring the lads south. And this is where it gets tasty. If Celtic really see Donovan as part of the future, you'd think Ayr's link-up makes perfect sense. But by opening talks with Dundee, it does raise eyebrows. Are the hoops quietly open to shifting him on for good if the right deal comes along? So here's what I want to ask you. If it's your call, would you rather see Donovan cutting his teeth under Bruni at Ayr, safe in the knowledge he's coming, he's back stronger? Or do you send him to Dundee, risking they try to snap him up permanently if he shines? Hit that subscribe button, lads. Let's guy it. Lordy till we hit 500 mad Celtic dafts.